Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. It's day 2 of the Datadart launch week and we are doing the Datadart Aether darts. Now these are 90% tungsten. They retail at £65.95. In fact, I think these are 95, yes. These are 95% tungsten, I beg your pardon. These are the expensive ones in the range. And when you hear the word in a range expensive, I'm not talking about £100, £140, which darts are coming out at now quite regularly. These are expensive and these are only £65.95. Yes, I did say only. I said only because I think personally these could have been on sale for a higher price. They're a premium looking dart, they're 95% tungsten, but I think because it's Datadart, they want to keep the prices low and pass the savings on to the consumer. If they keep it low and they supply it to the stockists low, the stockists can keep the prices low, they can make money, you get a bargain and a fantastic looking dart. Now when I seen all the launch darts, these were the ones that stuck out, these were the ones I was desperate to get a throw with. So let's do the usual, get them on the table, get them on the board, meet back here, do a little recap and give them their ratings. On the front of the Aether darts box, you'll see the name Aether, you'll see nice orange and black writing, you've got a little spiral running through it, the graphics are really nice, telling you they're 95% tungsten. Yes, you heard it, these are 95% tungsten. You've got a little sticker telling you they're 24 grams matched weighed. On the back of the box you get a little bit of information about the darts and about Datadart. You can pause that and have a little read at it. Datadarts are supplied with Datadart flights and Datadart signature stems. Also tells you on the back that these are matched weight to 0.1 of a gram. Now inside the box, the darts are held in place with a little card insert, having a little recess for the point protector to hold the barrels and the stems in place. You get a little recess holding the 3 flights. Now these darts are 23 grams, 24 grams and 25 grams. The dimensions for the 23 grams are 50mm long by 7mm diameter. The 24 grams are 50mm long by 7.1 diameter. And the 25 grams are 50mm long by 7.2 diameter. These darts are available to purchase right now from all good stockists. I've got the new Datadart Aether darts on the table. Now these retail at £65.95 and these are 95% tungsten. Now I told you what sizes they come on the previous section, so let's take 2 away and have a little close up at this. So as you can see, it's a standard Datadart black point that's in the front of it, which should be 26mm. 26mm. I would like to see darts companies starting to supply like 30mm as standard, because most people are now switched to longer points. You look at the front of this dart, you've got this gold or copper, whatever you want to call it, colour, tapered nose. Then you've got these very wide shark fin or hose connection grips. You've got a lateral cut going right up through past to the halfway line of this dart. The shark fins taper up to the parallel bit of the barrel where you've got the square cut ring grooves. Now these are quite thinly spaced, as you can see. Then you come to the offcuts. You've got milling. You've got offcut milling. You've got very thin micro ring grooves. These go all the way up to the rear where it tapers down to meet the stem. Now the grip on these is going to be fantastic. The front of the dart is going to be grippier than the middle, and the rear is going to be grippier than the middle. So the middle is going to be the littlest, just the smoothest section of this dart. But yeah, I'm not getting much grip from that front section at the moment. But that'll all be revealed in the throne section. So let's take some dimensions. So the dimensions for these, now the stated dimensions are, these are 24 gram I'm doing, these should be 50 millimeters by 7.1. So it's another Datadart dart at 50 millimeters long. There you go, 49.9. And the widest point is 7.13. Now it states it should be 7.1 it should be, so that's actually bang on. I was looking at 23 diameter. The drill depth at the rear, for you people that want to know the balance point, that comes in at 10.2, so it's not very deep. I can tell you right now, this is going to be a front weighted dart. That's where all the bulk of the dart is. It's at the front. This is where it tapers. You've got that little Datadart logo on that gold copper effect, but the machining in this is unbelievable. Now I did say this dart was £65 and 95 pence. I think that's quite cheap. For a dart with all that work in it, I think that's a great price point. Right, I'm not going to measure the stem because it's just a standard medium Datadart stem, and it is a 100 micron number 2 Datadart flight. So let's get these over to the scales so we can get them over the board for a quick throw. Dart number 1, 24.14. Dart number 2, 24.20. And dart number 3, 24.17, so 0.06 of a gram different. Full setup, 26.10. On the front of the Aether darts, you've got the standard 26mm point. Then you come to the section that is just absolutely awesome. You've got that taper on the front, a little copper, gold looking taper. Then you come to these grooves. They're very wide shark fin grooves with that lateral cut, the milling detail through it. Then when you get to the parallel section, you've got what would be described as quite shallow and very square cut grooves with more lateral cut. Then you come to this section here. This is unbelievable. You've got grooves, you've got rounded edges, you've got the milling, you've got the offset milling giving you that extra bit of grip as well for your rear grippers. That's just stunning. You come up to the rear section with a little taper with the Datadart logo on it. Then you've got the Datadart medium stem, and you're going to come out to see the new Datadart flight. So I've got the new Datadart Aether darts in my hand. Now I'll give you a little close-up look at the board. As you can see, they've got the intermediate black K-flexes on them. Still number 2s. I'm not going to be worried about, just fixing my hockey here. I'm not going to be worried about changing it to number 6 or anything. It's just, I've changed it to K-flex because the medium stem is just too long for me. So let's have a little go. Oh, treble one. How nice is that for your first throw with a set of darts? Grip wise, it's not that big on the grip at the front. Oh, here we go. From the first good throw to the second, wow. Now, the grip on the rear, that's where all the grip is on this dart. You get probably a 2 in the middle. There you go, another one, another 2 treble visit. Now, I'm holding them like here, that's the way I hold the darts. Now the rear of the dart here is where all the grip is in this dart. I'm going to say this front doesn't give you much grip at all. I'm going to say it's a 1.5 to a 2. Same with the middle section here. I'm not getting much grip in it, but the rear is about a 3.5. The rear is really good. Oh, wow. The release is so good on them, but I'm just a little bit struggling for push. Balance on them is amazing. Flying through the air really well. And they do look good with those black K-flexes. Block up. Another block up. Oh, that's shocking dart. So I'm going to have 3 more. And then we'll do the 2-1 challenge with these darts. But so far, so good. Just falling a little bit below the treble for me.
Cowboy to throw first. Game on.
Ah, that's a bad dart. Oh, I thought I was making up for it. I thought I was going into treble 20. Not a good start. Oh, come on.
57.
Steady.
Cowboy, you require 116.
Ah, I needed a treble. Oh man!
24.
So I'm actually struggling with front grip on this dart.
Cowboy, you require 92.
Oh, I thought that was in. Ah,
76.
get that bad blocker.
Cowboy, you require 16.
Oh no.
No score.
Now I'm really struggling with the grip because my hands have hit up and it's just
You require
slipping through my hands. Hey!
headshot and a match. Cowboy.
So let's recap on the Datadart Aether darts. Now I hope I'm saying it right, but that's how it looks like to me. A-E-T-H-E-R, Aether. £65.95 and they're 95% tungsten. Grip rating on these, at the front, I thought it would be much grippier, but it's not, it's a 1.5. Because of the taper, you don't get the benefit of the shark fin. Excuse me. In the middle, it's a 2, and at the rear, that's where the grip is in this dart. This is a rear gripper's dart, it's a 3.5. Value for money, the machining that's in this dart is incredible. It's a 10 out of 10. You go and you look at 95% tungsten darts, you'll be hard to beat a 95% tungsten dart. With this amount of work, the coating for £65.95, I think these could have been a little bit more expensive. But the guys at Datadart don't want to be greedy. They just always have the same margins, and this is a fantastic dart. Based on the Gabriel Clemens, well, I don't know if I've gave the value for money. 10 out of 10, just in case I missed that out. The Gabriel Clemens, my match stats, these come up against them with a 7 out of 10. Now, they're only getting a 7 out of 10 because the grip is at the rear. This is designed, in my opinion, for rear grippers. I'm a front gripper and I was desperate to try these. I thought, oh, these are going to suit me. These are going to be great. But looks can be deceiving. I was getting no feeling on the front of darts. I was getting no control. I did like the way it went through the air and I liked the way it went in, but I wanted a bit more push and I struggled a wee bit with them. I missed 6 darts at double in the 2-1 challenge, done it in 17 darts with an average of 35.47. So I don't base a dart on the 2-1 challenge. I base it on how I feel while I'm doing it, and I was getting no confidence. I wasn't enjoying it as much as I wanted to. If I was a rear gripper, I may have enjoyed it even better. It just didn't suit me. If you want a rear gripper's view on a dart, you want to go to Neil's Darts. Neil's Darts is a rear gripper. He will give you a great perspective on the balance of a rear grip dart. But to me, this just did not suit me as a front gripper, and I was trying to grip a wee bit further back in the middle, and I just still couldn't get that confidence in the push. This double's just killed me in it. It would have been a lot better if I'd had first double, but you have these days. So as I said, this is day 2 of the Datadart week. The competition will be launched on day 7, so keep an eye out for the rest of the videos. And in order to do that, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, which will tell you when the next video comes along, and you'll get to see all the ones in the launch week. There are some really nice darts coming up in the next week. If you take the time to leave a comment, I will take the time to answer it. But most importantly, keep enjoying your darts, and I'll catch you on the next review. Yeehaw!